Performance. As a family doctor, the very first thing I want you to understand is that hemorrhoids are one of the most common conditions I see in everyday practice. They affect men and women, younger adults and seniors. Performance. Office workers and people with physically demanding jobs. Having hemorrhoids does not mean you are unhealthy, careless, or doing something wrong. Performance. It simply means that the blood vessels in a very sensitive area have been under pressure for a long time. Many people delay talking about this because of embarrassment, and that delay often makes the problem worse. Performance. When patients finally come in, they often say they wish they had spoken up sooner. Hemorrhoids are a medical condition, not a personal failure, and they deserve the same calm attention as any other health issue. Performance. One of the most alarming symptoms patients notice is blood after a bowel movement. In many cases, hemorrhoids can cause bright red blood, especially when there is straining. But as a doctor, I need to be very clear with you. Performance. Bleeding should never be ignored or automatically blamed on hemorrhoids. While hemorrhoids are common, other conditions can begin with similar symptoms. This is why ongoing or repeated bleeding, bleeding with pain, performance, or bleeding along with fatigue or weight loss should always be evaluated by a healthcare professional. Your body uses bleeding as a warning signal, performance, and paying attention to that signal is a smart and responsible step toward protecting your health. In my clinical experience, the root cause of hemorrhoids in most patients is chronic constipation. Performance. When stool becomes hard and dry, the body has to strain to pass it. That straining creates high pressure inside the rectum, causing veins to swell and become inflamed. Performance. Many people underestimate how much daily habits affect bowel movements. Diets low in fiber, not drinking enough water, sitting for long periods, and lack of physical activity all contribute to constipation. Performance. When we focus on improving stool softness and regularity, hemorrhoid symptoms often improve naturally. Treating constipation is not optional. It is the foundation of real, lasting relief. Performance. Many patients rely heavily on creams and ointments, hoping for fast results. While medications can reduce irritation and discomfort in the short term, they do not correct the underlying problem if daily habits remain unchanged. Performance. Sitting on the toilet for long periods, straining, holding the breath, or ignoring the urge to go all increase pressure on rectal veins. I often remind patients that the toilet is not a chair and should not be treated like one. Performance. Simple changes in bathroom habits, regular movement, and listening to your body can reduce pressure and allow healing to take place. True improvement comes from consistency, not from medication alone. Performance. One of the biggest fears patients have is the idea of surgery. The good news is that most hemorrhoids do not require surgical treatment. The majority improve with lifestyle changes, dietary adjustments, performance, and conservative medical care. Even when procedures are needed, modern treatments are minimally invasive, quick, and usually done on an outpatient basis. Performance. These options are far less painful and far more effective than many people imagine. Surgery is reserved for severe or complicated cases, and it is rarely the first step. Performance. The goal is always to use the simplest and safest approach that brings relief. The most important message I share with patients is that early attention makes a huge difference. When hemorrhoids are addressed early, performance, treatment is simpler, recovery is faster, and discomfort is limited. When symptoms are ignored for months or years, the condition can become chronic and much more difficult to manage. Pain, bleeding, performance, and discomfort are not reasons for embarrassment. They are signals from your body asking for care. Listening to those signals and seeking help early protects not only your comfort, but your long-term health and quality of life.